Dear friends, welcome to Smart Money YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing well. In this week, two more IPOs, UTI Asset Management Company and Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders Limited will be open for subscription. In this video, we will discuss all you need to know about both the IPOs. Before going ahead with the video, we would like to request you all to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also hit the bell notification so that whenever we upload a new video, you get a notification in your smartphone. And do not forget to like the video. Let us first discuss about one of the most awaited IPO of the year, UTI Asset Management Company. Let us first understand what an asset management company does. An asset management company is a firm that invests pool funds from clients, putting the capital to work through different investments including stocks, bonds, real estate, etc. Along with portfolio of high net worth individuals, asset management companies also manages hedge fund and pension plans. UTI Asset Management Company manages the domestic mutual fund of UTI Mutual Fund. They provide portfolio management services to high net worth individuals and institutional investors, including Employees Provident Fund Organization and Coal Mines Provident Fund Organization. UTI Asset Management Company is the second largest asset management company in India in terms of total AUM, that is asset under management, and the 8th largest asset management company in India in terms of mutual fund QAAUM. QAAUM is quarterly average asset under management. This is as of 30th June 2020 according to CRISIL. The company make money from management fees which they charge, and that accounts for 72% of their total income. UTI Asset Management Company has established the first mutual fund in India and have been in asset management industry for more than 55 years. They have a strong history and proven track record in mutual fund industry with strong brand recognition. They have 11 million live folios accounting for 12.8% of client base managed by the Indian mutual fund industry. They have a national footprint with 163 UTI financial centers, 273 business development associates and chief agents, and 33 other official point of acceptance. UTI Asset Management Company also has approximately 51,000 independent financial advisors. UTI Asset Management Company has 4 sponsors: State Bank of India, Life Insurance Company, Punjab National Bank, and Bank of Baroda, each of which has the Government of India as the majority stakeholder. They individually have 18.24% stake in the company. UTI AMC also has a global asset management company, T. Rowe Price International Limited, as one of its major stakeholders with 26% stake in the company. As of September 30th, 2019, UTI AMC manages 178 domestic mutual fund schemes comprising of equity, hybrid, income, liquid, and money market funds. This is basically about the company and its business. Object of the offer: to achieve the benefits of the listing of the equity shares on the stock market, and this is a 100% offer for sale. The selling shareholders will be entitled to the entire proceeds of the offer. Company will not receive any proceeds from this offer. Let us quickly have a look at their financial summary. Here you can see the revenue of the company stands at 890 crores for the financial year 1920, and the profit after tax is 276 crores for the last financial year. Also you can see that the revenue of the company and their profit is consistently coming down in the last 3 financial years. In the first quarter of this financial year, they have a total revenue of 271 crores and a profit after tax of 101 crores. Now let's come to the IPO details. The IPO will be open for subscription from 29 September 2020 to 1st October 2020. The issue size of the offer is 2,159.18 crores. The offer price of the IPO is 552 in the lower band and 554 in the upper band. Minimum application is 27 shares, which is 1 lot, and the maximum retail subscription is capped at 2 lakhs, so you can apply for a maximum of 13 lots. Face value of the share is rupees 10, and the share will be listed in both BSE and NSE. And now some important dates. Offer opens on 29th of September. Offer closes on 1st of October. Finalization of basis of allotment will be 7th of October. A small correction in the slide, it is showing incorrectly as 7th September. Finalization of basis of allotment will be on 7th of October. Initiation of refund will be on 8th of October. Credit of shares to demat account will be on 9th of October and IPO will be tentatively listed on 12th of October. Now let's have a look at the competitive strength of the company. The company is well positioned to capitalize on favorable industry dynamics, including the under-penetration of mutual fund products. Pure play independent asset manager with strong brand recognition and diverse portfolio of funds and services. Established position in retirement solutions through product innovation and large retirement fund mandates. Multiple distribution channel with wide reach and broad and stable client base. Long-term track record of product innovation, consistent and stable investment performance and AUM growth, and they have experienced management and investment teams supported by strong governance structures and human resource programs. So these are the competitive strength of the company. Now let's come to the Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders Limited. This is another IPO which will be open for subscription from 29th of September. Mazagon Dock Shipbuilder Limited is a defense public sector undertaking shipyard under the Ministry of Defense. It is engaged in construction and repair of warship and submarines for Ministry of Defense for use by Indian Navy and other vessels for commercial clients. The business division in which they operate are shipbuilding and submarine and heavy engineering. Till 2020, the company has built 795 vessels, including 25 warships, 4 missile boats, 3 submarines, 6 Lander class frigates, 3 Godavari class frigates, 3 Shivalik class frigates, 3 corvettes, and 6 destroyers. The order book of the company as on 30th June 2019 comprises of 4 P-5B destroyers, 4 P-17A stealth frigates, repair and refit of a ship, 5 Scorpion class submarines, and 1 medium refit and life certification of a submarine. So they are a public sector shipbuilding company under the Ministry of Defense. Promoter of the company is President of India acting through the Ministry of Defense, Government of India. So currently Government of India is having 100% stake in this company. The object of the offer are to carry out disinvestment by Government of India by selling the shares and achieve the benefits of listing the equity shares on stock market. The company will not receive any proceeds from this offer. So the entire proceeds will go to Government of India. Then the financial summary. The company has a total revenue of 5,535 crores and a profit of 477 crores in the financial year 1920. You can see the company has a pretty consistent profit and a revenue on a year-on-year basis. Now let's come to the IPO details. The IPO will be open for subscription from 29th September to 1st October. The issue size is 443.69 crores. This entire proceeds will go to the Government of India. The offer price is rupees 135 at the lower band and 145 at the upper band. Minimum application is 103 shares and maximum retail subscription is 2 lakhs. So we can apply a maximum of 13 lots. The face value of the share is 10. The share will be listed in both BSE and NSE. Currently, Government of India is having 100% stake in the company. After the issue, they will have 85% stake in the company. And now some important dates. Offer opens on 29th September. Offer closes on 1st of October. Finalization of basis of allotment will be on 7th of October. Initiation of refunds will be done on 8th of October. Credit of share to demat account will be on 9th of October. And the IPO will be tentatively listed on 12th of October. Now let's have a look at the competitive strength of the company. They are the only public sector defense shipyard constructing conventional submarines. They have a world-class infrastructure capable of serving the requirement of the Ministry of Defense. The location of their facility, which is in the west coast near Mumbai, promotes closer association with their vendors and customers, increase in indigenization of vessels and implementation of the Make in India campaign, established track record with strong financial position and a strong order book, experienced board and senior management team and skillful trained workforce. So these are some of the competitive strength the company has in their business. So friends, in this video we have discussed all you need to know about UTI Asset Management Company and Mazagon Dock IPO. By having a look at the overall details, we can say that UTI AMC IPO is very attractively priced and there is a very high chance that the IPO will give a decent listing gain. We would like to give a thumbs up to this IPO. Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders Limited is a very good company and this IPO is also attractively priced. It may not give a very high listing gain but looks good from a long-term perspective. A similar company, Garden Rich Shipbuilders and Engineers Limited, came with their IPO in 2018 at a price of rupees 118. It was listed in discount, but it has given a good return since then, and now it is trading at rupees 173 per share. We have reviewed both the IPOs and given our perspective. Please consult your financial advisor before investing. I hope you liked this video. If you have any feedback, you can write in the comment section of the video, and kindly share the video with your friends and family. Thank you.